If I could take away the pain and put a smile on your face, baby, I would. Baby, I would.
Hello, everybody. I try to have intro music. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the month of love making. What? Who said that? Okay. Well, anyways, this is, as everybody knows, God's chosen month because it's my birthday, and a few days after my birthday is Valentine's Day. So I hope you're all getting super stoked for that. This is mental health tip number 3, and I accidentally skipped last week, but that's fine, whatever. I'm sure you figured it out for a week. So, this week I wanted to talk about actually getting things done. So, like, let's see, for my life, I really want to be a writer, and I want to be a therapist and like a speaker and do things like I'm doing with mental health tips. And for a really long time, I kind of just sat around and was like, oh man, like that'll never happen, and wow, it's really far off. Like I'm gonna have to be a doctor by the time I get to be a speaker, or it'll be so long before I can write a book because I have to have all these credentials. And I just kind of sat around not doing anything. Well, this might be it might sound kind of obvious, but to me it was kind of a revelation that you have to create yourself. So if you're just sitting around hoping to become something or dreaming about something and waiting for a day where something magic is going to make it happen, it's probably not going to happen. So like people who are Olympians, who are runners or something, like they got up and they got their ass running one day, probably when they were a kid. They probably started early, so it's probably too late to start being like an Olympian now. But other things, if you want to start losing weight, like go on a walk today, or if you want to write a book, like I do, start writing it. Like you're only gonna get somewhere if you try. It's like that really, really oversaid quote that's like you miss 100% of the shots you never take, but that's very true. Or like I put up YouTube videos of me singing all the time. There's a million people who want to be singers, but for me it's fun and I might as well try to do something, or at least like if a few people like to listen to me sing, then that's cool and that's enjoyable for me. So I just don't want people to be afraid of doing something. Like if you want to be somebody or you want to do something, then start it somehow, Or here's like another good example. I'm sorry, I always bring Bieber into everything, but it's like a distant relationship. So his manager, Scooter, his brother, Adam Braun, he quit his job when he was like around my age, I think, to start a nonprofit called Pencils of Promise, and now they're all over the world and they're huge. But he took a huge risk. He quit his job and it was nothing. He just wanted to help people and he went for it, and he got lucky that it really, really worked. So that's just one example. But just like if you want to do something, just start something now. Start it today, and it's not going to take off right away and it's not going to be a huge thing, but try to make a connection or call somebody and see if they can hook something up for you, or whatever you need to do. Just make a step instead of wishing that something is going to happen. And this relates back to mental health because once you start to make small moves towards the person that you want to become, then it really, really starts to build your confidence. There's little success after little success after little success, and you can look back and go, hey, I did this thing and this thing and this thing, and it added up to this part of my personality or this area of success in my life, and now I'm one step closer to becoming what I want to become. So whatever that is for you, just in honor of God's chosen month, February, get off your ass and do something that you've been dreaming of doing. Alright, I hope you guys are getting excited for Valentine's Day, because I know I am. We all know how much I love it. Oh, what's that, you guys? Oh, you wanted some outro music? That's what I thought. Oh, this is so nice. Who sings this? Listen to that nice acoustic guitar. Beautiful.
If I was your boyfriend, I'd never let you go. I could take you places you ain't never been before. Baby, take a chance, so you'll never ever
I could go
know.
on forever. We all know. Alright, have a good week.